Hello and welcome to Center Circle. Now, last week we promised to give you part 2 of our Paul Teague Davis interview, but you'll have to wait a week longer, as this week we revisit the Reggae Boyz World Cup qualifying campaign, which has now gone into the playoffs after missing automatic qualification.
A stadium bursting at the seams. Thousands turned out to witness history as the Reggae Boyz sought to return to the FIFA World Cup for the first time since 1998.
History in Jamaica. Jamaica has advanced to round 98.
Over 90 minutes, everyone waited for the moment when things would turn the Reggae Boyz' way. There was jubilation when the referee awarded a penalty, but that quickly turned to agonizing disappointment when it was overturned by VAR. History was on the side of their opponents, Curaçao, who became the smallest nation to qualify for the FIFA showpiece. And as the Blue Wave celebrated, the Reggae Boyz were left dejected. A shocked stadium of 35,000 fans stood their ground at the final whistle, maybe long enough to hear this.
Ladies, gentlemen, I just have a statement to read out, which I've just wrote myself, and it's really from the heart. So I want to speak directly to the Jamaican people, the fans, here and abroad, the players and everyone who has the Reggae Boyz at heart. Over the last 18 months, I have given everything I have to this job, to this role. I carried the weight and the pride of this job with the deepest respect. Leading this team really has been one of the greatest honours of my career. But football is a results business. And tonight we've fallen short of our goal, which was to qualify from this group. It is the responsibility of the leader, myself, to step forward, take accountability, and make decisions in the best interest of the team for them to go forward. After deep reflection and an honest assessment of where we are and where we need to go, I have decided to step down as the head coach of the Jamaican national team. And tonight, I think I best serve this team by stepping aside and allowing someone else to take this team forward. So I thank you, Jamaica. I will be forever grateful to have led the Reggae Boyz. It really has been an honour. Respect and one love to you all. Thank you very much, gentlemen, ladies.
But before coach Steve McLaren made the announcement, he had already told JFF President Michael Ricketts.
The coach has verbally said to me that he has resigned. So I have actually accepted that. I told him that I have nothing to say. I will discuss with my directors, but I'm pretty certain that the consensus will be accepting this resignation.
It is said that the buck stops with the boss, but Ricketts says he takes none of the blame.
Absolutely not. I think this JFF has done so very well. And from a governance standpoint, I mean, we have reorganized the JFF. I mean, we'd have had so many major achievements over the last year or so. I think we're just unfortunate, and we have not gone to the World Cup, which is a major setback for Jamaica's football.
McLaren's tenure was short and swift, as he made little or no impression. It was an assignment that could have made him a hero, but instead he departed without any fanfare.
Coach, you give him one match, brother.
I'm very disappointed in our head coach. He make no sub in our first half when the man them a play bad. Him just never did a good coach.
Bro, Curacao, a top group, bro.
Stephen McLaren, the pan, you know.
Yeah. No, look here, no.
Direct traffic. A traffic in my direct.
CEO of the Phoenix Academy, Craig Butler, believes that the setup from the get-go was wrong.
Well, I believe that we made it a lot more difficult than it should be. I think that the quality of the players are there. I think the mentality wasn't there. I don't think there was a system in place. And boom ball or keep ball is not going to work at this time for our country. We need a proper system, a proper method of development, and a proper football culture geared around what our strengths are as a nation. They play to their strengths. They play to their strengths. Their centre-backs were reaching Boza at his shoulder, and we were playing keep ball around the back. Yeah? That's not going to work. We need to play where we're creating opportunities over and over and over again. We need to press as a unit, because we're faster than everybody else in the world. Offensively, we're also defensively. So if we press, we can win the balls. We're not doing that. We're trying to play like everybody else. Where's our Jamaican culture?
Individually, though, do you think that the coach got it right in the personnel?
The coach didn't get it right. Whisper made an impact every single time he came on the pitch. And you give a player like that 10 minutes? In 10 minutes of his being on, he created a penalty, which was brought back. He created crosses. He was running at the defenders. He took shots. Yeah? He was offensive-minded. And yeah, Whisper is my player, but forget about that. Cephas was too, right? How many balls are we actually pushing through to Boza, the best striker in the Caribbean, but we're not playing the balls forward to him? We're playing side back all day long like we think we are Barcelona or something. We're not. We're Jamaicans. We're sprinters, right? We need to go repeatedly over and over that 20-meter dash. Repeatedly. And that's not happening. And it's not happening because we don't have a football culture. And we're bringing in foreign coaches, and every foreign coach comes, we play English football, or we play German football, or we play Brazilian football. Where's the Jamaican football? Where's our identity? It's not there.
It came down to this last match, but was it this match that we really got? Because we fall short here, but it wasn't really this match.
No, I was in Trinidad. It was worse. It was worse. We need to have players that are committed and willing to fight, willing to break a leg for the team, willing to break a leg for the people that are in the stands. We need coaches that are passionate, that are motivating, that are trying to get the players to fight for their country. Right? We need Nana. We need Nana on that pitch. He could have played that defensive midfield role. Yeah? We needed him. Why was Bosa left off the team before in Trinidad? Yeah? He's supposed to be the best striker in the Caribbean. Why was he left off the team? Yeah? Do you really want to win? Or when you lose, you can just go back to your cushy little life in England and we are left holding the bag. Immediately take the plane tonight and don't come back.
Coach, this was supposed to do something for the people of Jamaica, bring some feel-good factor following this, but as it is, it turned out worse than the hurricane.
Listen, I think that it's sad, really, because we really need it.